For the bow, Mentos has the cane of Samaria from somewhere.
So does AmazingAmpharos, obviously, because he's knee-deep in the back half of pod, so he picked that up from somewhere.
That's true. I guess he couldn't get here in Mire without it. So, okay, we do both players have the Misery Mire medallion. God, yes, I saved it. And
oh, yeah.
the cane.
And the Turtle Rock one, actually, if you look at their trackers.
Mentos not showing that he has Quake yet. Maybe it was here in Mire.
See, now I missed... I don't know where the cane came from. Probably Death Mountain.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Like, there was a lot of stuff on Death Mountain. We didn't get to see any of it.
Yeah, I was peeking at the streams, but I was just more focused on trying to help get this thing back alive, and we are back alive. So
right, AA not having the tempered sword is relying on bomb strats here on Vitreous. Managed to get a couple of them, but
you can't use the cool WQV strats with Master Sword. It does not work. You will just kind of die. Does AA know the safety spot? No, he doesn't. There's like a safety spot in the corner you can just hammer Vitreous from, and he'll like never be able to hit you if you time all your hammer strikes right. You go to the top left. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm getting word from chat that the Quake is at the shovel location that Mentos has not been to quite yet. We're also still looking for the hook shot, potentially. Oh yeah, absolutely looking for the hook shot, so we still need to do Swamp Palace. I'm gonna guess it wasn't here in Mire.
So hook shot and bow, both in Turtle Rock, maybe? Alternatively, Swamp? Hook shot could be in Swamp. I mean, that would be awful, but...
I don't think Swamp is on the radar quite yet. AA is walking... Okay, checkerboard cave. Sorry folks, we're just kind of getting a little caught up here. I think a lot of you guys were watching it, which is very appreciative. Thank you for the help in keeping track of stuff. AA should have boots. I imagine he has boots. He definitely saw where the boots were. Yes, he has them. They were... I remember seeing them on the floating island, and both runners do seem to have that. I'm not sure where Mentos got that extra sword, so that's pretty cool. We're pretty happy about that. AmazingAmpharos going to check Ag in his cave, throwing the bomb, realizing he's already checked it. Oh, that was pretty funny. I think we're going to Turtle Rock. Whoa, I don't know if you guys are hearing this sound, but it sounds crazy. I love it. It's like AmazingAmpharos and surround sound is what I'm hearing right now. But yeah, no hook shot. We're going to take a long way around the Turtle Rock, so it's kind of unfortunate. But there's got to be something there, right? We're still missing two major items in the bow and the hook shot, and both of them can easily just be over here in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I mean, this is where a gamble could pay off. Going to Swamp and it actually has something.
Oh, that's a big gamble.
Is Mentosman trying some spooky? I think he was trying some spooky actions.
I think he was, and then the fire rod hit the thing. I don't know if that actually cancels it or not.
That you can spooky glitch that. I just have never. I don't 100% know how deep the spooky action glitch is developed. I do know that there's one for Ice Palace.
I'm loving this sound.
Yeah, this sound is special.
Whoa! The double ching ching.
Yeah, that was... I'm not sure where all this audio is coming from, but we're getting some extra audio from somewhere.
That was the strongest quake. Alright, Mentosman on to his tempered sword. Vitreous fight gonna be much easier. Not gonna bother picking up the cape, it looks like. Or using the cape, rather. I'm just gonna fight Vitreous with only 2 hearts. That is... I believe that's 1 hit from death with Red Mail? I don't quite remember. But this last phase, of course, is easy. Whoa, that was the craziest fanfare for the blue cane I've ever heard. Oh man, that just means how... It's just showing how good it is. The blue cane, man. You will never get a more fancy sounding blue cane than that. Alright, AA, remembering that don't have the hook shot, gotta take the normal way through this little maze here. Mentosman. Is he going to Swamp Palace? That was the crazy door opening, dude. I don't remember like what he's checked or what's left down here, so maybe he's just going to the Bombos tablets. Swamp Palace is a very scary proposition without that hook shot, but if you're feeling behind, those are the plays to make. But it looks like we are going to go check the South of Grove Ledge and the dig spot. I sure hope so, because apparently that's what Quake is. Whoa, this door beam sound nutty. Isn't Hookshot Swamp in Vanilla? Yes, the Vanilla game has the Hookshot in the Swamp Palace big chest, which is probably one of the worst places for it to be in Randomizer, honestly. Because a lot of vanilla locations are really bad. Just because you hope to go into the dungeon able to clear it, and the item that is in those dungeons, you want to hope that you can clear the dungeon, you know, before going in there, and that's a lot of people wouldn't do that. All right, Mentos gets the Quake Medallion, and it's going to be going up to Turtle Rock, I assume. Gonna be trailing a little bit behind Ampharos, a couple minutes here, but it does have a sword advantage right now. I think at this point in the game, it's not going to matter that much, but perhaps when we get over to Ganon, if it happens to still be the same sword situation, it might make a difference there.
I don't know if that's just on our side, if we're the only one getting the glorious double audio.
I hope everyone is hearing it. That is so good. If you guys are hearing the crazy audio, please let us know, because I wish to share it with everyone. Alright, AA with just the Master Sword is gonna have to use some Fire Rod strats to kick up these pokies. Oh, Chad isn't hearing anything weird? I guess that's just this thing.
Yeah, okay. It's something else, guys.
Oh man, there is the hookshot in the Mimic Cave.
Well, both could be in Swamp, and this could just be a really terrible seed.
Both could be in Swamp, huh? That's actually really convenient. We can go check out Hookshot Cave right after this. All right, yeah, that's actually super great. So that will let a complete Swamp Palace hopefully find the bow there. I mean, that would be the most convenient place for it to be. I mean, finding what you need in the crystal dungeon you have to clear anyway is definitely preferable after... Oh my gosh. Sorry, this whole audio crazy thing, which has...
Yeah, I had to mute the audio. It was actually bugging me.
I think it's been kind of fixed by now. I'm really sad that Chad apparently wasn't hearing it. Everything sounded hilarious.
Yeah, that was something else.
Oh, never mind. It's not fixed. That's fine. Yes, Hookshot wasn't in the cave, so both players will be getting it at about the same time, without too many issues. Mentos, a couple minutes behind, will be getting it here very shortly. Oh, something happened?
I figured it out. We were hearing it through the restream. I have muted it now. There should be no more odd audio.
Oh.
We fixed it. I figured it out, guys.
Okay, that would explain why just us were hearing it.
That was great.
I'm a little sad. I think, well, it's fine, I guess.
It's being solved. We were not. We're fine, guys.
I'm disappointed, but that's fine. I guess fixing things is better than leaving them broken. Alright, Ampharos on to the Trinex fight here with the Master Sword. Has half magic and probably a potion. I don't think they used the blue potion unless.
Oh hey! Wherever Mentosman found that sword, he still has a sword advantage that AA does not.
Yes, that's true. That must have been probably an overworld location, I would imagine, because it probably was not in a dungeon.
He was hovering, and I did not see if he was successful in finishing the hover. I do remember him starting it though.
Oh, maybe it's in Hookshot Cave then.
Yeah, which in that case it won't be that much of an advantage.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Chat confirming that the sword was in Hookshot Cave. So AA will be getting the Convert Sword very shortly. Very nice try.
Look at this. Mentosman is honestly like a little bit ahead.
Is that so?
It looks like it. Like Mentosman. Oh no, never mind. I don't know why I thought he had already beaten the dungeon.
Yeah, it looks like the dungeon count will be equal after the rock here.
They still need Bo to beat Pod. I mean, they need it to beat the game regardless. And we'll definitely be checking Hookshot Cave before Swamp, just in case the bow is there. It is not, since we've already checked it, but...
I'm a little worried about the a left side swamp play, or not checking left side swamp could turn the tides here.
Well, I mean, I think that when you're one item away like this, you always just switch up. There we go. You always probably check the rest. You'll see a lot of people do that.
Check the back half first before heading.
Yeah, because like if it's on, especially when it's a crystal, you just check it, and if it happens to be on left side, you only lose like 30 seconds, 45 seconds total, something like that. Somebody did the math on all of the different outcomes. There's our hook shot again. So Mentosman very happy. Except for the fact that he had hovered cave, which probably doesn't feel so great.
That's fine. He got to use Tempered Sword for at least Vitreous, which probably felt good enough.
Yeah.
Yep, going straight back. With any luck, Bo will be here, and everything will play out extremely standardly from here on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bad spots for the bow to be probably green pendants. I think would be really bad. I don't exactly
can't be on ped.
Yeah, we know it can't be on pedestal. I don't exactly know what overworld spots we've checked already or anymore.
I guess it could be Pyramid Fairy, which nobody's checked yet.
Oh yeah, it could be, huh? Yes, bow was the last item we need. Cape was inside Spectral Rock. AA saw it and decided he didn't want it because he had already checked Bumper Ledge and knew that it was not worth getting. They already check Eastern Palace. I believe that they both have checked. At least one of them has checked all of Eastern Palace that we could check. Very nice to Mario strat there on Mentos' side. One block, being able to hit both switches, works out very well.
Okay, he's pick out that key. So I think that means he's probably gonna check the front, the back half first.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
grabbing that key's faster no matter what side you do. If you decide to do left side, it is just faster to check. 20 rupees there. Yeah, this is the correct way to do it for A. He does save a lot of time if the item is here instead of down in the left side, and it's not that much difference time-wise to just pop back in, especially with the bid keys down here. Then, like, you can shut the bid key chest while you're doing the left side checks. So you have to enter back in anyway.
Yeah, doing this and then the big key being on the left side is probably the worst feeling, especially when you still have the the one item left. That is in the big chest, and that would kind of stink. But yeah, the back portion of Swamp Palace having four very quick items, plus the crystal. I mean, there's really no reason to not come back here first, in my opinion.
It's starting to look like it's gonna be on the left side. I mean, again, there are other places it can be, but
let's see. I think after Swamp Palace, a
5-6 crystal.
A logical place to go after this would be the Pyramid Fairy. It's very close to the bomb shop here. And then after that, geez, what's left? Did A end up doing the blacksmith stuff?
Don't think so.
Because we know Mentos has done all that, and there wasn't anything there.
I mean, yeah, he could do that before other chats like Green Pendant is not something they really want to go back and do after saying no to it already. And nope, no bow from the sky here.
They did do the blacksmiths while the stream was down. Okay, that's cool. Then,
okay.
Other than that, I mean, what do we got? We have maybe one more item in Skullwoods, because I remember we only found one of them. I'm not sure if anyone's been back there to find the other.
I feel like if we've had a pet check from Mentosman, it's probably been checked. But we are going to see the left side here. Now, are we going to see the left side from Mentosman? Because if so, this could really like even it up for them. Because Mentosman's already checked the right side. AA is going to have to get a key from the right side to beat the boss. So if it's left side, and Mentosman goes left side first, this is going to be like an extremely close match going into the final stretch.
It's speaking of stretches, I think it's a big stretch to go left first in this situation. I really do.
Me too. I think like you'd have to be you're gambling that you're behind after some of these checks to check left side first, and you're basically like I'm behind otherwise.
Sure, I see what you're saying.
But with Hoodshot where it was, you may even think like you may even think like you're supposed like if it is bow there, then the game's kind of intended you. Like, with this logic to have come here, like, a long time ago to get the bow. Like, it's being available with the hook shot and the mirror. This is just being, like, a crazy seed. Like, if it is, then it wasn't launched by the hook shot. Because it isn't, actually, now that we know this.
Well,
and that's a little crazy.
We haven't... The bow didn't lock anything, did it? Was there something in...
No. No, it didn't lock anything. But that's what I'm saying is, like, it wasn't locked by anything. It didn't, like, yeah, he's going to do the same thing as AA. So he's about half a dungeon behind, I think.
I don't know, left side swamp almost feels like a whole dungeon on its own.
Yeah. Especially if you don't do it first. Like, if you do it first, it's not that bad. But, like, you do save time in this case, obviously, with the item being there and it being in go mode. But even if it wasn't in go mode, if you full clear it, it's faster to do it left side first. Just by a little bit.
Alright, is it over here?
Oh my gosh, it's not.
Not yet. Oh, am I behind?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Yeah, oh, it's still the big key, no! Sorry, for some reason, my mind blades, I was watching Mentosman and thought his two checks were the left side checks.
Oh, I getcha.
I was like, oh no.
Well, that is worst case swamp, honestly. But
That's vanilla bitty into bow, maybe?
well, it's definitely into something. It's not something you can leave behind either. You just gotta come check it. It's just
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Alright, Pyramid Fairy, right? That's would probably be the best next idea, I think.
Yeah, it has to be the next check. The worst case is that both runners skipped Desert Palace, like, Green Pendant, it was there the whole time.
Yeah, that's
they
what
both
I'm
had the
thinking.
option to go beat it. In which case, it's been that bow's been available to them, like, not only perfectly, like they've been able to get that bow since they got since the beginning of since they checked Hype Cave. Like, they could have had that bow when they were logically checking like Pod. So this is gonna feel really bad. This moment.
I mean, that's just always the case, isn't it?
Has AA checked Eastern?
I'm not.
He did not check it at the start of the game.
I don't think there was anything notable.
Oh, Mentosman is skipping left side. I think he's thinking, okay, I've lost if it's left side. He thinks he's lost if it's left side.
Okay, that's gonna pay off a lot considering the location of that big key.
Yeah.
Mentos, if you hop in the desert right here, this could be big, but what is in here in the pyramid?
Oh!
Is not.
Oh, he's not doing it. Oh no!
He's not going to the desert.
Go back! Go back to DP! Go get your green pendant! Oh no, he's gonna hand in the 5-6. But I think Ampharos is running over to Eastern. Or he's doing other things he's not doing. There's other checks. I don't know what's happening.
They're going places and finding.
Oh! Have we not checked? Have we not checked the stuff up here?
They're playing Legend of Zelda.
There's no way that nobody's been to like these 3 checks. Graveyard Ledge, there's no way.
It's been a while, hasn't it? I think A really wanted to come here earlier and decided to go up Death Mountain instead. I vaguely remember someone saying that Kingston was checked, so maybe we're not going there. It's like
maybe we've checked Kins too. Maybe we checked the Pawn Crots, but not the. Well, did a peek? Yeah, okay. So Kingston was checked, but this wasn't. When did he get up here without the mirror? Oh yeah, because the mirror was trolled the runners hard. Oh, it's up there. Mentosman, you have a chance. It's probably desert. Or some other weird shit that we're not thinking of. This is crazy. The seed is going places.
It's going places. Did AA check Lumberjack? He's going there right now.
I don't think he did. He went to Death Mountain.
Yeah, that's right. He almost went and checked it. But
yeah, no, he instead just popped up into Death Mountain.
Oh, we might have not checked the pedestal right now either. Oh,
Mentosman has a chance to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing the same thing. Nope, it's just a shield.
Just a shield. Ganon successfully blocked.
These runners do not feel very good right now.
Hey, he's going into Eastern Palace. Ooh, this is time that Mentos needs.
Yeah,
the runners are pretty close right now already, but I think this is going to be a pretty significant change, actually.
Yeah, this is a check that Ampharos did not do earlier in the seed. But Mentosman did. This was, in fact, one of the first deviations is that Mentosman came here early on and actually ended up getting an extra potion. And he successfully did the pod. He even saved time in pod because he did the proper glitch, the glitch properly, and AA missed it. So that's a little bit of extra time that he has on AA if they go into go mode at similar times. He's going to desert. He's doing it.
Is it at the green pendant? There's not much left, right?
It must be green pendant. I don't think there's anywhere else.
Unless they ended up not getting that second item in Skull Woods, because no one's cleared it yet. But as you said, if they check the pedestal, they may very well have Skull Woods to get there. Both of them left Skull Woods, someone's saying? Yeah, they both left Skull Woods, but I think there was still the one item left there. But, don't think Skull Woods was in the pedestal check. Alright, so yeah, there might still be just one item hanging out in Skull Woods. And the one item from the green pendant here.
Oh man, if it's actually in Skull Woods, and neither runner, and both runners avoided Skull Woods for that long with the fire rod in hand, that's like a double troll from the same dungeon.
Unless we're forgetting that they got both items from Skull Woods.
Right, yeah, I mean, that's true. But I do remember the mirror distinctly. The mirror was pretty big, fine, 50 minutes into the seed.
Yeah, it sure was.
And here's our green pendant from the sky. Something they could have done a long time ago.
I mean, that's always the case, isn't it? Usually the last item you find in the seed is something that's been available for quite a long time. I mean, that's just always how it feels for me.
Yeah. And he's going, and this starts in pretty nicely. I would have gone to Dark World, actually.
Oh yeah,
because
you're getting the bow, probably.
Yeah, if it's the bow, then you're already halfway through the walk that you need to take.
Maybe he has another location, so he's not 100% positive.
Yeah, that's possible. And it is no, it's not the bow. It's in Skull Woods then.
AA is going to the desert.
Oh no! Mentosman is now kind of in the lead, unless there's some spots during that outage that, like AA. Where's Mentosman going?
He's going to 4. I don't know what that means, but he's going to 4.
What is in Dark World for you?
Well, we're not sure.
Oh no, he's going back to Swamp!
He's going back to Swamp. Oh.
Oh no! You can't go back to Swamp if you've already skipped left side. You have to commit.
I agree. I think if you skip left side, you have to commit to the gamble, because if you have to go back there, you're dunzo. Dunzo, dude.
I think he feels done anyway. Both these runners probably feel pretty done. This is their second seed in a row today.
If he remembers Skull Woods, well, yeah, if he remembers that there's still an item in Skull Woods, I feel like that should have been the first way to go. Only because you're committing to skipping this, right? I mean,
right.
So you have to keep it. Dang. Well, that super stinks.
Chad is correctly pointing out that if they went to the right location for the right item, they would already be in go mode. If they just checked the right location instead of the wrong location.
You know, that's how I feel a lot when playing this game too.
It really sucks to check the wrong locations, I agree.
If I had just gone to where the items were, then I would be a lot better than I currently am.
Really hot take is that if they went to the right locations, they would be done.
Alright, yeah. Here's our hot take. Listen up, guys. If you're new to Randomizer, here's a hot tip from your old commentator pals. Just go where the correct items are, and you will have a good time every time.
Yeah. The best part is that outside of like Pokemon Randomizer, this tip works for all of the item-based randomizers. Just works for all of them.
That's true. In the entrance shuffle, you just kind of have to alternate your strat very slightly.
Check the right doors.
You also have to check the right doors.
Yeah.
Alright, AA is going back into Skull Woods here. I guess confirming that there is indeed one item left. We weren't exactly sure, but I would only assume that if he's here, it means there's something here. So that would mean that the mirror and the bow were both in Skull Woods, and both racers instantly dipped out after finding that mirror. lag bone.
Yeah, that was not something you wanted to see.
Well, at least it wasn't right there.
Yeah, it would have been unfortunate. But no, it's been locked behind the fire rod, which was one of our first items.
That's true.
Yeah. Could even be locked behind the sword, which is our second item, because this seed was weird.
Yeah, that happened in my race yesterday too. I think we got bombs to start with, which was actually a little bit convenient because we had a bomb upgrade in the in Link's house, so we had 15 bombs instead of 10. But
the best.
Yeah, but then Uncle's chest was a sword, so didn't have to do
Oh.
any of that.
I've actually been curious on if it's more likely for the sword to be on Uncle or Uncle's chest. There it is! Didn't even have to fight the moth. Just been sitting there the whole time. Mentosman is not far behind on this check. He will be about 30 to 40 seconds behind.
Yeah, considering you went back into Swamp to check the left side, this is still pretty close, right?
Well, and AA, again, it's not insignificant that AA has to do the right side of Pod. That is a check. That is additional time that he has to spend to find a small key.
You know, yeah, you're right. Because, yeah, okay. Because there is a small key over there he needs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and he did not successfully do potion, but so this is closer than it looks.
I think AA is still gonna have just a little bit of the lead, but that's definitely time that Mentos needs right now. This will likely come down to the GT key guess, right? I mean, that's definitely gonna skew things.
This can honestly still come down to like GT choices and things like that. The fact that Mentosman came and checked the pedestal but didn't pop into stall, suspect mine.
I don't know, it's hard to commit to a pendant dungeon for just one item like that, but I do think that the checking the pedestal right then could definitely have pushed them to do it. Because if it was something, you could just pop right back in your portal and go find
Right,
more.
yeah. He's honestly not that far behind.
When is the bow? The bow is in about now. Oh, barely dodged that arrow. I do believe that the mimics are actually masters of dodging things.
Only if
crazy.
you are.
It's crazy how well they dodge things.
I know. I have full control over this enemy. Still dodges everything I shoot at it.
Get some philosophical questions in chat. That's what I want to see. Yeah, as you said, Mentos going to be... Ooh, I like the Samario strat there to hit that, considering you have to swap to Samario next anyway to hold down the switch. Right, on to Helmasaur. 17 smacks to the mask with the hammer. Or, I think, only 4 bombs if you're feeling pretty fancy. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've done that.
Yeah, that is the... I think they didn't add the actually intended strat. Because... Or at the very least, everybody thought it was. Because they as a small little joke, the Palace of Darkness equivalent in Link Between Worlds is only vulnerable to bombs in his first phase.
Oh, really?
Yep, he's only vulnerable to bombs in his first phase. They kind of play on the old myth of Helmasaur.
The old myth, yes. I remember that from a child.
Back in the day when strategy guys told you to bomb him instead of hammer his face.
You know, I have a really old Link to the Past strategy guide. It's like black and white text and very few pictures or anything like that.
Nice.
I have it here near me, and I should probably go check to see what it says about Helmasaur King.
I feel like I remember when the GBA version came out. It told me to use bombs on Helmasaur. Either the game did in a text, or Nintendo Power told me. One of the two.
Oh, we didn't do the game, dude.
Oh, I forget about the game because I don't think about it. But you can guess the number between 1 and 22, and you get put on a leaderboard if you're a subscriber or a donator to the stream. So that's cool. And sometimes you win with a number that isn't between 1 and 22 because nobody guessed 22. I saw number 25 win once because nobody guessed a number higher than 17. It was 22.
All right, I got my strategy guide here. It was actually within arm's reach. I didn't think it was.
Nice.
Throw bombs at the king's mask to blow it open. You can also drop bombs in the Helmasaur's path and hope he walks into them. If you don't want to use bombs or don't have any, use the magic hammer to chip away at the mask.
Nice.
So whoever wrote this guy was on the ball.
He remembered the hammer works. I did not realize it was called the magic hammer.
It is the magic hammer, yes.
Ah, I forgot it was a magic hammer. I thought it was just a regular hammer.
It doesn't really do anything magical. It doesn't do anything magical. It's a normal hammer.
I do like how in future games they really just stick to calling it like a megaton hammer. It's just a really heavy hammer in other games. Like in Ocarina of Time, it's just a big hammer. There's nothing special about it. In fact, it's so big it actually needs to be used on Ganon because it hits him so hard. I love it.
All right, so A going straight left, I think I saw. Didn't bother checking the right two chests here.
Yeah, trying to avoid killing these guys.
I don't know if that is a... Oh, we're going the
DM
legendary
strats.
DM strats.
Yeah, I hate killing those selflesses too, so I agree. Oh, no. Okay, there's the possibility if Mentosman8 goes straight left, he finds the big key first.
Yeah, this could definitely come down to it. Or if he goes straight right, I mean, he could potentially save some time. Well, a little bit of time, not too much.
There's a key on right side. He is going right side. Okay, we're gonna see what he does.
Yeah, there was a small key, so he can continue on if he wants to.
Nope.
Ooh, it's going. Alright. So if the big key's over here, Mentos has made up some time, but if it's not...
Hey, it's having a little bit of issues in this room, with the Diptos. Okay, it's... Okay, that's 4 to... 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. That's 9.
Carry the 3.
Why did anybody think that somebody was going to do tile room in the top 64? That's not... You won't see that anymore in the tournament. I would honestly put small amounts of money on that.
Alright, Mentosman has a small key. He's going to be grabbing this one, I guess, instead of going up to grab the Helmasaur one. That's fine, I guess.
Yeah, it's not that much time lost.
I think we didn't stop the big key game.
It doesn't matter. It's whoever guesses it first.
Right.
So.
Sorry about that, folks. That's
Yeah.
That's not something I usually do.
No, and neither do I. I'm not a... I just kind of remember that the big key game exists. I usually actually remember about it more on ALTTP Randomizer, where it doesn't exist. So...
Oh, Mentos getting hit by a cannibal right at the end of the room. That kind of stinks. The amount of invincibility frames you get after falling is still enough to actually run through that entire room. So I've seen sometimes people will just immediately fall so they can run through it or something.
Yeah, I've done that. That's how I get through that room. I don't like that room.
Very nice. Triple silver arrow for Landmole 2 there. AmazingAmpharos' side. Heading into the upper reaches while Mentos is getting through the gauntlet here. Looks pretty close. AA obviously having the advantage right now, but I mean, minor mistakes can lead to big upsets. Alright. Good plus-shaped fire room there. I'm sure there's like a good name for that, but when I say the plus-shaped fire room, I just imply that it's not this fire room. I don't know. Whatever. Don't need to check chests here. We got everything we need to take out Ganon.
Ooh, Mentos been missing the Liz Kane room.
It does get the second try immediately. Very nice.
I've been trying to think of clever names of all these rooms that aren't just like Mire 2, Gauntlet 2, because after playing Super Metroid, all of their room names, every single one is cool.
That's true.
There isn't a single cool name.
That's not good.
That's a fall.
It's not
This
good
is too close to fall to Moldorm.
Get back up there. Mentosman going nuts with this magic. That's fine. It's
there's a full magic like right around the corner. Oh, he fell again!
Spike Pit round 2. Let's go. This is time Mentos needs.
Yeah, and Mentos doesn't need to shut this chest. He's just going. He needs that. He's just gonna walk. He's gonna be in the room at the same time.
Good. Spin a slash. All it takes is the turn sword.
Now they're like, oh my god, he's gonna try to save this in seconds. No, okay, thank goodness. I do not believe in your hover skills after watching you fail in Hoodshot Cave a few times.
Wow.
Not this close. Not when you're this close.
Wow, that's mean.
It is a little bit, but I don't want to see him fall for. I've seen Andy lose races to that. I just didn't want to see it today. I panicked.
Alright. We're going to be getting into some math skills deciding this race here with this geometry nonsense going on here.
I can't even make the simple geometry joke anymore. They took the ability out of the game.
These are some ass patterns.
Yeah, these are so deep. Even Hanzo would go, this is not simple geometry. Geometry too hard.
Right, Aga, and then 2 down for AmazingAmpharos. Oh no, Mentos missed that last one. I don't know if that was his last hit or not, but man, that was really close. Okay, it wouldn't have been his last hit. Yikes. Okay, I don't blame you. Those are some really bad patterns. Some really
trash. Those are true trash. Okay, AA, please don't fall. Just falling is bad. Possibly tie? Can we see a tie? That would be cool. I'd be up for commentating a match directly after this. Okay. Oh, he didn't one cycle him.
Yeah, I didn't get the 1, so let's see if Mentos can do that. Ooh, I see the charging sword.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, never mind. No, I don't. What do I know? Oh,
he
A
doesn't
gets
get the...
another. He gets a phase.
What?
Another... Uh-oh.
And Mentosman is damage boosting to get the cycle, I think.
I believe...
Hey, he got it! They're on the same time! Oh my gosh, Mentosman is hit ahead!
Oh, baby. Taking the lead there
Okay.
on phase 3 of Ganon.
I didn't actually... Is this going to actually be a tie?
The teleports are
Reminder
slightly
that...
different now because of the different phases that they transition to.
Yeah, so the teleports are based on like carry through all the phases. So
Not
oh my gosh!
Oh, hello Ganon, how are you doing?
That's
that
fine.
was
with
really
with silvers, yeah, with silvers you actually don't want the torch glitch because you can get triples only without it. I think. Oh my gosh! No, he died! No!
They have a fairy. I'm sure he has fairy, right? Yeah. Okay.
He
but
does.
AA
Oh no!
Ganon.
It came down to that! Oh my gosh!
He was so brave hanging out on that left side when Ganon
Oh!
that would have been the perfect lineup for,
That
like,
would have been a
triple,
tie!
but he only needed one more hit left, so hanging on that left side was way too dangerous. Ends up bumping Ganon, taking the death, because bumping Ganon is a lot of damage. It's the most damage you can take in one hit of the game. That was really close. Holy moly, dude. I don't have the race channel open.
Wow!
Jesus. So I leave.
I will grab their official times. 1 second. I did get sent the race channel. Okay, so their official times 2:03:09 and 2:03:28.
Holy cow, dude. That's gotta. Dang, that really sucks. But
that is one of those times where you did not want the race room. I did not have the race room open until the very end because of the delay. That would have been, wow, that was a crazy end to a really crazy seed. And here is
oh, we're getting them both in here, yeah.
Both of our runners. Congratulations, guys. For you guys to know, the lead changed during your search for the bow probably 4 or 5 times. Based on the checks that you had made throughout the seed. And in the Ganon fight alone, the lead changed 2 or 3 times.
That sounds pretty accurate. Also, GGA.
Yeah, GG Mentos. That was a heck of a seed.
Rewatch this. This was actually a crazy good seed, even though it was long. And you definitely hundoed this seed.
I mean, literally hundoed this seed.
Literally hundoed this seed. Like, outside of, like, a few... Like, you collected every, like, non-dungeon item, I think, in every dungeon. Yeah, you did. You actually collected every non-dungeon item in every dungeon, and every overworld check, I think.
The only thing I didn't check was Pedestal, which couldn't have been the bow.
Yep.
The Eastern was a pendant.
And MM had checked, and Mentosman had checked it earlier. This was... one of the best, honestly, one of the best matches in a long time.
Hey, I'm not sure if you were, if you heard what happened there at the end. Mentos had taken a death on Ganon right during his last arrow shot, and I believe that would have been extremely close otherwise.
How long is the fairy cutscene? Like 15-20 seconds?
Yeah, that Mentos was saying, and he very well could be right about this, that he thought it would have been in the tie range if that hadn't happened.
So the cutscene's like in the 10 to 15 seconds range, but he missed the cycle, so he missed his last arrow hit. I'm positive that was a tie if he didn't, if he squeezed it in. It was so tight. He stayed on the left side when Ganon was on that spot that was 1 tile away. You know, like I'm sure you know that spot, AA, like where he's one tile away. He got hit by Ganon, bounced off, stayed off without falling. Like that was the craziest end. Like that was the craziest Ganon's tower.
Yeah, the reason I was trying to get on that left side was because it was past 2 hours. I was sure AA was right there, and I forgot the first silver arrow I hit him with, so I thought I needed 2 more.
Oh, okay. That would explain.
I thought you needed 2 more too.
Yeah, that would explain it, because I thought that you wouldn't have been down there if you didn't need more than 1 hit. So that would explain why you did that.
Oh my gosh.
Much safer just to do it from above.
Man, if I lost that race by like 4 seconds or something, I would have been so mad about Moldorm 2.
Oh, you fell twice. That was like, oh my gosh.
Because I knew the only possible way I was ahead was if my route was slightly more efficient, or if I out-executed, because I didn't check less. It wasn't possible. Though I did think maybe I could have taken a better route in GT if he'd done full left side. That was the one thing.
Yeah, I did start out doing full right. I got that big key super early.
Oh, so I probably did more rooms in, because I did the Dark Magician thing again, where I went to the Stalfos room and then went right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. It's probably gonna have a slightly higher collection rate. I'm very curious to see the collection rates here. What a C to I think you're one of the first. You might be the first top 64 match to start.
To complete, rather.
Yeah, to complete.
This is the round 2, or the second.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the nice thing about brackets. You can do them almost at your own leisure if you start getting ahead.
For a while,
what a
you
great
have a long wait.
Yeah, what a great way. I mean, I'm sure AA, you prefer the longer waits. You're working on that OT randomizer that everyone's getting up on.
Yeah, I mean, if it weren't for this race, I would have been doing a test run of the dev branch tonight. It's pretty much, we're almost there releasing the 2.0, and I'm wanting to do that, but I have these commitments.
Right.
I don't mind winning, obviously. It's pretty cool. I'm glad it was an exciting race, and good games again, Mentos, man.
But yeah, for those of you who don't know, AmazingAmpharos is the lead dev, correct? On the, or only dev? I don't know of any of the other devs on the OT randomizer.
I'm not the only dev, but leave dead would be fair. It started as just my project, but then it's a popular game. Other people jumped in, and we did things that exceeded what any one person could do. You know how that works.
I want to know who recorded the weep sound.
I don't know who recorded it. I know who implemented it as a heartbeat sound for the next version.
Yeah, I'd say if anyone wants something really interesting, it's very similar to this game. So if you're looking for something interesting that's a little bit different, and you are a 3D Zelda fan, I would check out some of the people streaming it. It is it's pretty fun. Mentosman, do you have any other projects now that you are you like playing the SM ALTTP randomizer? Are you playing any other randomizers now that you're out of the tournament?
I've actually been wanting to learn Super Metroid so I could play the cross randomizer. So now that I'm out of this, I'll probably be spending some time learning how to run Metroid so I can do that.
Yeah, that is a fun randomizer, because if there's one weakness that Super Metroid Randomizer had, it is that its route-in is the route-in is not as in depth, but when you combine it with Legend of Zelda, it actually improves the weaknesses of both games. It improves the amount of execution that you need in the Zelda side, because you have to play Metroid, and it improves the route-in because you have to route Super Metroid like it's Link to the Past. So, very good new randomizers popping up. And yeah, Mentosman checked 7 less spots. I'm know where 4 of those are, and I'm just trying to remember where the other 3 are. I don't know what AA checked extra.
I mean, when you're within those little ranges, it's stuff like You know, I picked
yeah,
up the heart that Catfish threw at me. It's just stuff like that,
true.
probably.
Mentosman did not pick up the Bloomerang. That's one item, so. But Mentosman picked up the cape, so yeah, it's little things like that. But
I
that's
was
crazy.
really thinking, like, should I pick up that cape? Because until you have Tempered Sword, there's actually a lot of ways the cape saves time here and there. But the item inside Spectacle Rock is just so horribly slow.
Yeah.
It's just about the only place I would skip the cape.
Yeah, that Mentosman picked it up because he didn't have the mirror when he went up there, which was at about the same time that you were up there, AA. Because both of you spent 50 minutes avoiding Skullwoods like it was the worst place you could ever be, and it had 2 items.
Of course, you had to go back there later.
Yeah, I mean, Pendant Skullwoods, obviously both items are the most important thing ever. That's V25 that we're clearly playing right now.
Right, it's the 40% chance of Skullwoods being progression. That was a thing for a while. Was that V25? I thought that was V27.
I mean,
either way, yes, earlier versions of the Wadget.
Yeah, like, this version, Pod is supposed to be great, but Pod had nothing.
Pod was garbage this seed. Yeah, no, this was great. Like the route both of you guys showed was crazy. Oh,
I do want to say though that at least if you get knocked out of the tournament, it was a really close race, right? I mean, you could chalk it up to, well, that's just randomizer, but it doesn't really get much closer than this, honestly.
No, like Hundo Seed in 201, 19 and Mentosman was like closer in-game time too, like only 11-second in-game time difference. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I knew when brackets went up that round 2 was going to be kind of a brick wall, no matter who won AA versus Phyllion. So to have lost, it kind of sucks, but to have lost by having 2 very close matches, I'm okay with that. When it's against someone like AA and his caliber of runner.
I mean, I appreciate the vote of confidence. I'm just playing the game, trying to do what I can do. These were 2... I mean, both these seeds just punched you in the gut. They really did. And this seed was funny, too, because, you know, the first seed punched you in the gut because you didn't find anything forever. This seed rained goodies on you at the start, but then the later things were hard to find, and all the swords other than the first one were not in convenient locations.
Well, I think, honestly, most of the stuff was pretty easy to find. Just a matter of we both kind of made choices that did not take us to it.
I mean, I have no regrets about my decisions vis-a-vis Skullwoods. I think on average they were good decisions. In particular, they were poor decisions.
Yep, I'm the same way with Skullwoods. If it's pendant, I don't need to go there. I'll put it off, and this is one of the rare seeds where that bites me.
Yeah, because like if at first I'm not in a hurry to go there because it was a lot of extra walking, and my first time in the Dark World, I can full clear Crystal Thieves, and it's not even going to be that bad. I drank the blue potion because I was bad, but that had nothing to do with it. That was just obviously a really good way to go. And then, later, do I really want to walk all the way there for a 2-item dungeon? Then when I find the mirror, that opened all of Death Mountain for me. So that's what I was holding out on for going to Death Mountain was mirror hook shot.
Yeah, when you have that much open to you, there's no way you're going to fit it to the back of Pendant Skullwoods.
Yeah, especially because you got to think, there's 3 chests left. And the small key is obviously not on Mothula, so it's a 50-50 that for the second item you're killing Moth. And that's even more unappealing because that's pretty slow, and with the items I have left, it doesn't seem like a ped seed.
I was actually very close to just going to get the bow right on my first trip to Skullwoods because I got the mirror. I'm like, well, I'm already here. Maybe I should just take care of the other item. And I'm like, no. If the other item in Skullwoods is important, AA is going to win by 2 miles, and there's no hope for me. So let's just get out of here, go to Death Mountain. I regret that one.
The funny thing is that the reason I did Skullwoods last in the world, like, in a large race, I would have gone back for Skull's second item before going into Eastern at all, or going for Landmo. But, you know, I was just kind of figuring, you know, what spots was he least likely to have checked by now? Eastern was also just the volume check. Landmo was like, if this is the answer, it's probably the last spot in the world. Who would really kill Landmalus for Green Pendant in the situation that you were getting those mitts? That would be crazy. So that seemed like a better play. I almost went to Dark World and got Green Pendant item from Dark World, just hard betting it on it being Bow. Then I'm like, you know, I'm not that lucky.
All right, well, I think that's gonna just about wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching, and thank you to both the runners for giving such a crazy close race.
Yeah, that was nuts. Thank you very much, guys. Again, if you guys want to see more randomizers from both these guys, you already heard. Mentosman still looking to doing some more Metroid. A is obviously on that OOT dev cycle, so I'm not sure how much you play on stream, but these guys are both wonderful speedrunners and racers of these games, so hope to see more of you guys on Speed Gaming.
I hope to be on. Thanks for commentating. Thanks for the restream and all that. And I guess I'll catch you guys in the next round.
Yeah. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Take care.